Good evening. I want to welcome you and call to order this special meeting of the Floresville ISD Board of Trustees for the date July 21st, 2026 at 6:30 p.m. Let the record show that we have a quorum of board members present. Myself, Mr. Stephen Shadrach, Dr. Lyanna Martinez, Mr. Marshall Fleer, Mr. Jason Sabota, and Dr. Joel Odom, and Mr. Terrell Shellhouse. Furthermore, let the record show that this evening has been duly posted in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act. This is an open meeting and we welcome members of the public to observe. Please note the public comment should be reserved for the public comment portion of the agenda. We kindly ask that no comments or questions be made outside of that time. Should you have comments or questions, you're welcome to contact the administration directly. We ask that you please silence your cell phones at this time and thank you for your cooperation. Mr. Schroeder, do we have any public comments?
No, sir, we do not.
Thank you, sir, very much. Go straight to that.
Yes.
The board will now convene into executive session pursuant to the Texas Governmental Code 551.071, consultation with an attorney, and 551.072, real property. No voting will take place in the closed session. Any action the board wishes to take as a result of the discussions in closed session will take place after the board convenes in open session. We will go into closed session at 6:31.
Yes, sir.
The board will now reconvene back in open session at 7:14. Thought we to bring you back in, so in case we have any questions of you, sir, you have any questions of us before we move forward?
No, sir. We're good.
For the benefit of the board and the public, will legal counsel please explain why we're able to enter into this transaction with the city without moving forward with a proposal for soliciting public bids?
Yes, absolutely. So previously, a couple months ago, the board did put one of these properties out for public bid. They did not receive any interested bidders on one of the properties. On the other property, that property has never been put out for public bid because we had been in discussions with the city already regarding that property. Now, there is a statute in the Texas Government Code that allows two governmental entities to contract for the sale and purchase of real estate without exercising the use of public bidding. And the district is utilizing that statutory code today to enter into negotiations and ultimately a real estate contract with the city.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Munoz?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. What benefit to the public can we see through the purchase or the sale of this property right here, this gym?
Sure. One of the first things that we're going to see is the valuation of property tax increase versus the dilapidated building as it is right now. And we also have 30 new jobs being created, not including the temporary construction jobs. And we look at an increase in sales tax to the community, which we can put back towards infrastructure improvements throughout the city.
Can you tell them what the plans are for that corner?
What are you planning to do with that property? Is it gonna be?
You're talking about A Street.
Yes,
The
right here,
A
this
Street.
A Street gym?
Yeah.
Yes.
How is that gonna benefit the public? How is selling
Sure.
that to you gonna benefit the public?
Sure. One of the plans that we have going is we want to make that into a recreation center, and that area would acquire additional land. We're in conversations with the county. We want to be able to do a recreation center for the youth as well as the elderly in the community. That way they have a place to go after school during the summer hours, and it helps generate additional traffic going into downtown, which we're hoping to restore and rehab.
Thank you.
So you're needing that property, not necessarily that building, or maybe the
Correct.
building. I don't know, that's.
Yeah, we don't need the building. Yeah.
Your wife, man.
Its use is days ago.
Dr. Martinez, I think you had a question about the food bank.
Oh,
Yes, sir. So currently that property has the food bank on there. So what are your plans for continuing that food bank for our community?
We are going to relocate the food bank. The exact location at this point, we do not know, or we can't disclose, I should say. We still have to have a couple of meetings on the city council in order to do that. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we'll be able to make that announcement, but we will relocate them and we'll work out a deal directly with the food bank. So that way the school district is no longer having to pay for any expenses towards the food bank.
We just want to make sure as a school board and the trustees that, you know, that the food bank wouldn't get evicted, if you will.
Correct.
And so then all the people that rely on that food bank and that subsidy, we wanna make sure it doesn't look too bad on us if we sell that building.
No, definitely. Our plans are to keep them within downtown. It's just gonna be a couple of blocks down into downtown. We do have a space. It's gonna require some renovation. And so we're happy to house them in the interim and then eventually move them to bigger, better place they can operate with.
Good. That's our biggest concern. is
Yeah.
obviously-
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Because on a Thursday morning, the number of cars and people that are
Yeah.
out there, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
they serve a big need. We wanna make sure that that doesn't go away, or it appears that the school district didn't take that into consideration, so. It's very important. Okay.
Good questions, anything else?
No, so I think at this point, I'm gonna make a motion that we delegate this authority to Dr. Calavo to finalize and negotiate this final contract with the city and represent the school district, and that will be handled for y'all too.
Perfect.
You gonna make the motion? I move that happens?
I move that we, as we return from closed session, that we delegate that authority to Dr. Calavo to finalize the contract between Floresville Independent School District and the city of Floresville.
I'll
To
second,
include things that were
As
discussed.
discussed in closed session.
and I'll second that motion.
Thank you, sir. So we have a motion by myself and a second by Mr. Sabota. All in favor, show of hands. 6-0. Thank you.
Moving forward.
Just another two, and then we can
Yeah, get it to the attorneys.
Okay.
And then obviously, I think we know what the easement's going to be.
Right. Yeah.
For. Yeah. Alrighty. I think we're
Any
good.
further business there?
Yes, sir.
Any further business on that?
No, I don't
No,
think so.
no.
We'll go back.
Yeah, we're gonna go back into closed session and talk about
I need to talk.
the personnel, yeah.
Read that.
Okay.
Well, that's the thing.
Uh, Percent to section 551-071, attorney consultation regarding legal issues related to the superintendent search process. We'll go back into that
Thanks, Tim.
at
Very nice to meet you guys.
Thank you, Mr.
7:20. The board will now reconvene back into open session at 8 p.m. There's no action to be taken from the closed session. So we have now concluded our agenda for this meeting. If there's no further business, the meeting will be adjourned at 8 o'clock.